Recently, I've been doing a bit of a binge on Wizard101 icebergs, and it reminded me of some of the things that I didn't talk about in the last two videos. Today, what I'm gonna try and do is wrap everything up in this short and nifty video. I don't know why, but today I'm just having a bad case of the in human terms, hiccups. So I'll try to get through this as best I can. The wow factor. One of my favorite places of information gathering is the Wizard101 subreddit, and it's been that way for quite a while now. I recently saw a post there and they were talking about something called the wow factor, and the first thing that popped into my mind was like X Factor. But anyways, I hadn't heard about this stat in the game, so it did intrigue me. I read a little further down and my search took me to the Weenus channel. It sounds like something Beavis and Butthead would say. I'm sorry if I did mispronounce that, I don't really know, but I decided to infiltrate the Discord there. Nobody really tells me these things, so I gotta dig a little deeper, like some sort of rabid raccoon with its claws out. Well, not really, I didn't go like raw and no rubber, I just made my username Froggy. But I'm pretty sure it could be anyone. So just skimming through the information there, I arrived at a video called Wizard101 Pets in 2022, New Info on Body Stickiness. To me, I didn't know what body stickiness meant, maybe it was like some sort of pet disorder. But from my understanding, after watching the video, you have pets with certain body rarities and a hidden wow factor. It ranges from uncommon to epic, I think. These two are combined to determine the offspring when you hatch two pets together. This probably explains why I kept getting the same damn goblin 8 times in a row versus the pig I really wanted. I know it's not. I know for sure it's not. Here it comes, the pork ranger, and it's a fucking goblin. I also took a look at the GitHub link to verify that the information is accurate, and it reminded me of the horrors of my computer programming days in college, staring at a massive wall of text every day. However, after looking at the description, unfortunately they took it down. I'm not sure exactly why. So yes, technically Wizard101 has pet rarities. It's just hidden for some lame ass reason. Maybe it's to make people feel better for owning pets like a piggle. Grub Guardian humans. I talked about this in a video before, but a long while ago, KingsIsle released a mobile game called Grub Guardian. It was a simple tower defense game that used in-game Wizard101 pets as defenders. There were 7 schools and later included the 3 Arc 2 schools, Sun, Moon, and Star. It kinda makes me wonder where Pokemon Star went. Later map expansions could be bought for a modest amount of in-game currency. These included Wisteria, Waterworks, Zafaria, and Avalon. Anyways, to play, all you needed was to sign in with your Wizard101 account, which people normally did. However, sometimes if you didn't log in and you tried to play as a guest, you'd get a map that resembled a chessboard and bobblehead Funko Pop enemies. In normal gameplay, they don't show up. Now obviously, these colorful cast of Funko Pops don't belong. To this day, I still don't know who they represent. Maybe the developers, I don't know. Old boss dialogue. In the comments of my last video, Aiden Quinn mentioned that one of the old bosses in the game called Lord Nightshade used to say, quote, "Wizard, I'm having a vision, I foresee blood splatters and something edgy." I think it would have been cool because it gives them a lot more personality than having the same reused model over and over. Now unfortunately, I can't find the bit of dialogue because apparently it's been removed. But if people do have the bit of dialogue, I don't know, photoshopped or whatnot, send it my way. Chinese server differences. I didn't cover this in the last Wizard101 iceberg video because it slipped my mind, but apparently there's a huge difference for the Chinese server of Wizard101. I'm surprised they even had the game over there. So, from a comment I read, they said that the drop rates went down after playing a certain amount of time, and that it was made to discourage players from playing too long. Future Hunter here. Apparently, if you play video games in China and you're a kid, you're not allowed to play more than 3 hours. As stated by the many news sites, even NPR. After researching a little bit more on Chinese differences, it's not death that Chinese people necessarily have a problem with. It's more on the topic of skeletons. The more I dug a little deeper, the more I saw. It wasn't just spells that were changed, it was also mounts. I also looked over a video or a guide on Wizard101 China differences, and upon installing it, you're presented with two languages, Chinese and more Chinese. Now obviously, you can't do that since the Chinese servers shut down years ago. I'll come back to this topic in the future, but for now, let's move on. Character names. Most, if not all, MMOs let you create your own name. It's been a standard for quite a long time. This I thought deserved a spot all on its own because Wizard101 is different. Going back to the original Chinese beta server, one feature that never made it to the main server was the ability to create your own name. You could type anything you wanted and it could be your own in-game name. Within reason, of course, not the word fuck though. That's still within the confines of foul language in Chinese. Although this feature has never seen the light of day, it still leaves a lot up to the imagination on what you could have done over there. Like Mike Dick Kurtz, or Fred Frux. Anyways, comment down below what name you would have created if given the opportunity. I've also recently made a Discord. We've grown quite a bit. I think we're around 80 or so people now. We even have our own Minecraft server, so come join. Other than that, subscribing is just a click away. I hope you take care, and I'll see you guys.